Woody Woodman, One Day Monday is here, setting your mindset off on a positive trajectory. Let me share this with you, man. In a world full of anxiety, a world full of pressure, in a world where people simply do things that offend us, understanding the source and the way to handle a thing we call anger might be of super value. I learned an awful long time ago, right, that anger, in fact, is not an emotion. Think about it for a second, man. Somebody walks up and slaps you, you get mad. Somebody insults you, uses their tongue to harm your character, you get mad. You know what happened well before you got mad, but happened in a fraction of a second? You got hurt. Anger isn't an emotion. It's a byproduct. It's a response to an emotion. 99.9% of that time, that emotion is hurt. Think about it for a second, man. If something happens to you that would likely be triggered into the world of anger, anger, by the way, to me, is like an electric cat. Try handling that. It's impossible. That thing's got to be put out of its misery or let rest before you can even consider moving it, okay? But pain isn't. Suffering isn't. So when you are offended by someone, if you have massive self-control, and you can do this, you can develop it, you'll be able to, in a fraction of a second, grab that emotion of hurt and pain and deal with it. Untie that knot. Think about it. Here's an example, right? You tell your kid, clean your room, clean your room, clean your room. Don't you want to clean your room? You got to clean your room. I want you to clean your room. If you don't clean your room, we're going to get punished. All of a sudden, you walk in day 7, the room's an utter disaster. The trigger goes, you're just about to fly into anger, right? You have a right to be upset, but you honestly first have the right to deal with the hurt. Now, if you do that and you're wrestling hurt, you're looking at it and you're saying, holy cow, did my children actually intentionally attack my sovereignty? Did my children set this up and say, watch dad go into a rage when he comes into my room? Likely not. You might just be dealing with the lazy kid, unfocused kid. You might have to teach the kid how to clean before they know how to clean. There's almost always a solution to pain and suffering. There's hardly ever a good result to anger. So when you're exercising self-control, even at the minutest, fastest reaction times, the effects it's going to have in your life are going to be profound. So Woody Woodman sitting here saying, hey man, put them in the categories that belong. Anger is not an emotion. It's a byproduct. Don't let it grow. Don't let it flourish. Deal with the world around you at a level 10. Create a positive vibration for the people that you love. They deserve it. You deserve it. You absolutely should have a fantastic week. Woody Woodman saying, one day Monday, today can be the day to make a change. That'll affect everybody around you. Have a fantastic week. See you next week, guys.